Hello, welcome back to the Fire Burns Within channel. It's album review time. Volbeat's new album is out. It's called Servant of the Mind. I'm a huge fan of Volbeat. Seen them live, I think 3 times, maybe three, possibly 4 times. I can't remember, but I just love these guys. I love all their albums. I don't think they've got anywhere near a bad album. Or they've got, the early stuff is a little bit harder edge, and then they gradually became more melodic. So I'm really looking forward to this album. They first released a couple of singles from this way back in the summer, June time. There was a couple of singles released from this album which were cool, and there was a little bit of hype for the album. They were sort of a little bit of the poppier style of Volbeat, let's say, but the album as on the whole has turned out a good mixture of all Volbeat styles. So let's get on with this very quick song by song review. I've written my thoughts down on each song quickly, and I'm going to just quickly go through them song by song and then give a little sum up at the end. Track 1 is Temple of Ikor. Great mid-tempo opener, slightly Eastern sounding guitar melody during the verses, a huge melodic chorus, as always with Volbeat. Track 2 is Wait a Minute My Girl. This was one of the songs that were released back in the summer. This is like a honky-tonk rock and roll tune, lots of piano, great happy-go-lucky melody. These enjoyable song, and hinting at the softer side of Volbeat. Track 3 is The Sacred Stones. This is a heavy track. It's like a Metallica / Sabbath style, slow stomp. Great vocal melody from Michael Poulsen. The song is epic. It's got a rousing end to it. Really, really cool. More of a classic heavy metal song, this one. Track 4 is Shotgun Blues. This was the third single released from this album in more recent times, a few weeks ago. I love this track. I even reacted to this on my channel. It's a stomping, heavy track. Michael's vocals, again, excellent on this track. The chorus, very catchy. Track 5 is called The Devil Rages On. This one's a bit of a mad tune. It's sort of crazy. Starts off spooky, then picks up pace with a rockabilly on speed feel, and then more of a melodic feel again. Wasn't sure about this tune at first, but it's sort of quirky, and it's really grown on me with repeated plays. I played this album 3 times today, I should add. Later on, the song gets sort of spooky again, sort of, I don't know, gets mysterious sounding. I really like The Devil Ranges On. Track 6 is called Say No More. One of the best riffs on the album. Propels this song forward, reminds me of Metallica again, and of course adds the Volbeat flavor that makes it sound so melodic, so addictive. I can even hear some Iced Earth in this tune with the galloping riffs. Awesome solo in this song as well. I love Say No More. Track 7 is called Heaven's Descent. I love how they didn't slow down after the previous track. This is another up-tempo, super upbeat and catchy tune. The chorus is absolutely huge on this one. I love the chorus. It's got a slight punky edge in the riffs and a great gallop again. Michael didn't run out of killer riffs yet. We're on halfway through the album, and still the killer riffs, the killer songwriting continues. Track 8 is called Dagon 4. It features Stina Bramson. This was also one of the singles that was released during the summer. Very poppy sounding rock tune, with the female duet vocals. I still enjoy this song a lot. It's very melodic, very catchy. You know, the melodies are typical happy Volbeat melodies. The female vocalist is very nice in this duet, and it works very well with Michael's vocals. Track 9 is called The Passenger, another one of those rockabilly punk sounding riffs. Kicks this helter-skelter tune off. The chorus is really catchy on this. It sort of goes half tempo and is a nice change before the punk verses kick in again. I love the melodic changes in this tune. Track 10 is called Step Into Light. It's got that spooky Western sounding vibe in the opening verses. Then it gets the usual melodic Volbeat treatment for the chorus. I love the vibe of this track. It's like a dark Johnny Cash-like track with the sort of dark evil Elvis vocals that Michael does, but then you've got the massive melodic chorus as always. So I love this type of track that Volbeat does. Very interesting. Track 11 is called Becoming. This was the fourth single released from the album. This is one of the heaviest tracks on the album. It opens off with a tribute to the fallen lead singer of Entomb, vocalist LG Petrov. Not so much vocally, but it's the style of the music. It's sort of like old school Swedish death metal. The main heart of the song is heavy and a riff like very much like Metallica, whom of course Michael takes big influence of. I mean, Metallica is a big part of Michael's songwriting style, it seems. The melody in the chorus is superb as always, and it's got a killer solo. And then it ends with also a sort of the death metal section at the end as well to end the song. Track 12 is called Mind Lock. It sounds like another mid-tempo Metallica style riff. This one reminds me very much of the song Of Wolf and Man from the Black Album. And then it settles down into that usual chugga chugga style. You know, pure non-thrashy Metallica worship. Good thing is the guitar work is absolutely killer on this tune. And then you get Michael's amazing vocal melodies over the top. Track 12, and still they haven't run out of steam. Still they're coming out with killer track after killer track. Track 13 is the final track of the main album. There is a version out with some extra bonus tracks, but I'm not going to review those. I'm just reviewing the main songs. Track 13 is called Lassie's Birgitta. This is like a brooding, slow, heavy track. It starts off like that, and then it suddenly takes off. I like that pacing. It sort of gets upbeat. I love it when they do that. Overall, this is a pretty heavy tune with mysterious and Eastern tinged riffs as well here and there. Brilliant vocals from Michael. A great melodic solo. Faultless, really. I mean, you think, I don't know, unlucky track 13, but no chance. It's a great, great epic end to the album. So here are my final thoughts. This Volbeat album has something for every Volbeat fan. It's got little bits of every period. The very melodic poppy stuff, the sort of punky stuff, the brooding heavy stuff, the Eastern tinge riff. There's nods to different bands. Of course, the main band is Metallica. There's a little bit of Iced Earth. There's Black Sabbath. There's sort of slight punky even bands. A little bit of, say, I don't know, Misfits even here and there. The production is very nice. It's sort of warm, earthy. You can hear everything clearly. Michael's vocals are the best. I mean, his vocals are always tip top, but I don't know, he just outdid himself on this one, in my opinion. I mean, if you enjoy Volbeat from the past, I can't imagine that you wouldn't like them now. I mean, this album is like, it encapsulates everything that's good about Volbeat for me. It really, goes down to the nitty gritty of what makes Volbeat a great band. all their songs are catchy. The quality is, you know, there from start to finish. It rocks and rolls from the minute one to the minute that ends the final notes on the album. You know, is this the best Volbeat album ever? I don't know about that. I mean, it's hard for me to compare, but all I know is that, you know, this is a great Volbeat album. I mean, it comes crashing into my top 10 albums of the year, make no mistake. My rating for this album is 9.5 out of 10. I take a half point off because, it's safe ground for Volbeat. It's nothing new. They're on, firm territory. They're not taking any missteps. If you enjoy Volbeat before, this is a no-brainer. You're gonna love this. And if you haven't heard them or you don't know them that well, then this is as good a place to start as any. You get the full idea of what this band is all about. So that was my review for Volbeat's new album. Stay tuned as always.